Yeah, talk that talk, but I know you don't want it, nigga. Talk that talk. Who you kidding? You don't want it, nigga. Talk that talk. Too bad we know you're frontin'. Yeah, you talk that talk, but you don't walk that. Nah, talk that talk. Talk.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm Gregory.
I'm GT.
I'm Devontae Tay Boogie.
We got our special guest, Tate Boogie.
Yes, sir.
We gonna let my mans go ahead and take the lead on this one.
Okay. I appreciate both of y'all. Thank you.
You welcome.
This episode is about something that I came up with for self-improvement and holding myself accountable. And that's the 5 words for 2022. And it's basically discipline, fearless, faith, positivity, patience. So on this episode, they're giving me the grace of, taking the lead. So we're going to talk about that. I want people to be embraced by it. I want people to really take it as a testimony for themselves. I feel like everybody can feel something from this, even if it's just from one word. So y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What's up? Talk about it. All right, so T, come on. What's up?
Okay, so all right, so discipline. What y'all think of when you hear the word discipline?
Oh, me, discipline. That's I feel like that's the most important aspect we can have in life is discipline. Every day I feel like every decision I make personally, it lacks a lot of discipline. You know what I mean? And I felt like I had to hold myself accountable. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You want to go?
You go ahead.
I would say discipline for me. I would use it as like the same word as like consistency.
Perfect word.
I think discipline is kind of finding a balance that works for you and really sticking to it.
It's like training yourself, kind of.
Training yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I've been trying to do more of this year. It's kind of like find a routine and stick with it. Or if I make a plan, follow through with it.
Yep. That's it. Yeah. But you know what? With T, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no, you
But we was having a conversation because T on her weight loss grind.
Yeah.
And she owned it.
Right.
She not playing no games.
Yeah.
And that's discipline. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you got to tell yourself every day, this what I'm going to do.
Right.
I ain't going to let nothing, even if I don't feel like it, I'm going to do it today. And there's been times T was like, nah, I ain't going to walk today. And I see her walking.
It still walk, yeah.
Still walk, you know what I mean? And it's important, you know what I
Right.
mean, that you believe in yourself first.
Right. Yeah.
Or you're going to lack discipline.
Yeah, because the way I see it is if you don't, if you're trying to do something, if you don't start it, when you look back like, damn, if only I would have started back then.
Back then, T.
Look at the progress I would have made right now.
T asked me a question, and I don't want to jump the line, but I'm a just, you know what I mean? But it's the fearless, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the 5 words. And I was like, I felt like, people that don't know me, that don't know Houston, I moved to Humble in 2019. And I felt like that was a fearless move for me because I don't know nothing about no Humble, you know what I mean? I ain't from Houston in general.
I feel like it was fearless for him to come to Houston,
Come
period.
to Houston.
So I didn't know you was from Houston until recently. Because the last episode, wasn't.
Yeah.
The last episode, when I heard your accent, I was like, he can't be from Houston.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she told me, and I was like, okay.
But you know what? That's that's a pro and a con because for people that don't know, I'm from, Richmond, Virginia. I'm really from, that's me. But like T said, like me leaving the city, that was hard. You know what I mean? I that's my city. I know Richmond, you know what I mean? But really I came down here to get on quick and go back to Richmond and make sure they good. But it didn't work like that. You know what I mean? And that's where the fearless thing came in. She was like, that was fearless.
Definitely,
you know what I mean? Because you in a new city. This is a different,
New
know
city,
what I mean?
new people, new lingo, new everything.
New lingo. People see me as soon as I say a word, oh, you ain't from here.
Yeah.
I've been hearing that for 10 years now. Now 10 years later, anybody they embrace this me.
Right.
This ain't no acting nothing, you know what I mean? But that was fearless though. You
Definitely.
know what I mean?
Did you how long did it take you to feel like Houston was home?
My first 2 years, 3, maybe 4, not home.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back home, but I don't want to say that because I'm a failure or I'm giving up.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I want to say, really, when I moved to Humble, You know what I mean? Like because I moved in, that's my first time on my own, doing my own thing.
Yeah.
It was cool. I just really had to believe in myself because I was in some crazy situations in Humble. Not even just like bad, just losing my car,
Yeah.
having to walk to the, you know what I mean, parking ride to catch the bus, dogs barking at me.
Like
Yeah.
discipline.
Discipline. I could have been, hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I made a mistake. Can I come back to? I was like, no, I'm gonna deal with it. You know, it was. I want to say humble because I had to really.
Humbling. It was humbling.
It humbling.
Yeah.
She said took word out my mouth. It was humbling for me. So yeah, I want to say 2019. But my first couple of years here in Houston, I was homesick because I really came down here to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew this was a way to do it. I knew my pop was down here. Anybody I can come in front of, I'm gonna rap you a song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on quick. I had that naive mindset. You feel me? Like, and I ain't really had no real plan when I came down here. So when I got here, reality hit quick. You feel
Yeah.
me? And so yeah, it took me a couple of years to get comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like going back to discipline, I feel like if you lack discipline, it's harder to achieve goals. Like the more you do something, the easier it gets. So that's what.
Yes.
That's
No, yeah. I mean, I came in here. I was like, man, my baby got, diaper rash, whatever, a diaper rash on, but
Yeah.
this is my first baby. I ain't even know she had one. She just was doing certain stuff like, man, something ain't right. But then, that's when, I found out that's what it was, but I did all the research. So now I know what to do. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, she right, like, it's discipline, being able to stick with something even if it don't look good or the outlook is kind of like blurry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I lacked a lot of discipline because I didn't want to stick with nothing. If it ain't pop off in a couple of days,
that's crazy how I ain't think of it. Like, yeah, consistency really does. Discipline and consistency. I say consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like plays in one role really.
Exactly.
I ain't think of it like that, but yeah.
You're right. You got to be consistent with it. Like, you can't say, I want to save some money. I got a money saving shirt on right now. I want to save some money, but you buying useless stuff
Yeah.
constantly.
That's something I actually need to be
You like
a
discipline.
little more
when it comes to-
disciplined about.
Not we.
Yeah, because I started off doing okay, but I had to kind of like dip into it, but I haven't replaced it.
Mm.
But I'm really
Yeah.
trying to get better about saving because I don't want to be the person that has to live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be that
Nobody
person.
want to be
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And when I move out, I want to have, first and last semester, all of that already like
Mhm.
saved.
You want to have like a nice little cushion.
chunk.
Yeah.
Right.
You
so
right,
I'm
yeah.
just, trying to be more conscious about how I spend and
More
what I spend.
discipline.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean that's even like with me. Like when I moved out to Humble, it started off bad, but it got real good. I stacked up a lot of money. Like me and my child's mother, we stacked up a lot of money. Like we was good.
I
but
remember you telling
yeah,
me.
we was straight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that discipline, we got to a point where we had plans and we kind of switched it up. And instead of us kind of grinding harder, we was like, man, we switching it up. So we free now. So we
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
the money gone.
yeah,
All the money comfortable. And
Yeah.
like a discipline, we spending money crazy. I'm talking about not bragging them thousands of dollars on
Yeah.
stuff. For real.
Laptops is
Man,
I remember you told
laptops.
me.
Man, I got look the PS5. I'm getting the PS5.
yeah.
I got it off. I paid a little extra than what I should have paid, but I mean, just lack of discipline.
And look,
Yeah.
we be getting stuff we really don't need.
We don't
honestly.
need. I mean, yeah, you're right. We the stuff we need. If we really stuck with that, we'll bank a lot more money than we think we. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we need the basics, but we want more
Right.
naturally, as we should.
My money be going out eating and stuff.
T, I told T, I was like, I came to T, I was like, look, man, I need to be more disciplined. I'm about to stop eating out all the time. I'm about to chill, make something at the house. It's food all in the house. I just look right past it. Like I'm gonna get something on lunch. I'm not, but it's food all right in front of you, and that's discipline.
Right.
Yeah,
know what I
look,
mean?
we got a bad habit of going grocery shopping, right? Getting food and stuff, and then
And go out to
before
eat.
we get to the house, we like, y'all want to go to Whataburger or something?
Yeah,
Hey,
'cause
but
who want to cook after?
Who want to
know,
cook?
right,
But
who
I
know
mean,
that?
I'm gonna tell you, if you can put it in a schedule, it can work. You
Yep.
feel
Yeah.
me? Like if you say, you know what, man, we made groceries, but man, we got a little paper. Let's go. You know what I mean? We good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But if like we hurting, like man, let's fry that chicken we just got today.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
fried
Real.
chicken last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, what more questions do y'all got for me? I want y'all to hit me
Oh, no, I was about to.
for discipline.
Well, I don't have no more for discipline, but you already answered the fearless. But I wanted to go to him.
Okay.
When was the time you was fearless?
I'll say recently, I don't want to speak too much on it, but there was an opportunity. I came across Twitter, and I was like, damn, should I like try to go for it, or shall I just like not just like let it go? And it's something that I wanted to do for a while.
I think
but I've always been interested in. But I felt myself starting to think too much about it
overthinking.
and start to like
Wish you
like think myself out of it. So I was like, forget it.
That's feelings, right?
Right.
No?
So I just reached out to that person on Instagram to basically like say, I would like to have a chance if possible.
Yeah. But you know what? Oh, no.
Prayers up.
No, hey, but even with him saying that, I like that simply because when you a certain way, certain stuff, you got to register first.
Right.
Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's even with, I mean, not this, but I had somebody reach out like, hey, man, I want you to be in a video, but I don't really fool with this person. So I had to like, you know what I mean? Let me study this first. But I was like, I'm busy, but thank you for reaching out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to make it like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I
So,
feel like
I like that.
I feel like fearless is taking chances that you don't know the outcome. Like you got to take.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna never know. It's like stepping out on faith. And look, faith another
Faith.
one. But but being fearless is basically stepping out on faith because you don't know what the outcome is gonna be. So I feel like
What's up, T?
that can go anyway. Like that go with job. Like if you want to start a new career, if you don't never like apply yourself, you'll never know. But you like some people get comfortable in where they at.
Where they at?
You know, like I like my coworkers. I like my boss man.
T throwing shots at me.
No.
Nah, hey, cause
But no, we did talk about this too though. But
that was me. She just explained me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thank you. She just explained me.
As far as being comfortable with your job or where you at right now.
I'm
man, we
good.
comfortable.
Comfortable. We straight.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But it's like she said, stepping out on faith, doing something different.
Yeah, if you want better, you gotta
do better.
That's how I feel where I'm at in my job. Like, I'm comfortable because for one, I enjoy the people I work with, and it's nice to get closer with them. But I think this is the first time like I have a plan where I only want to be there for a certain amount of time to like gain more skills, and then I want to start applying to other places.
Branch off.
And I think in the past, I've let me being comfortable or being afraid to like kind of step outside of my comfort zone, like will have me complacent and stuck where I am.
Yeah.
So I think that's another reason why I reached out to when I saw the opportunity to come across social media. I was like, okay, I got to get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, I think doing this podcast, even for you, because you know the stuff you went through last year, this is stepping out of your comfort zone in a way. Like, so
Yeah. Just even you, like, explaining yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I know me, I don't like explaining, but like this, y'all was fearless about this.
Well,
y'all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we disciplined now too.
But I think it's because it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And I always would say, I want to do a podcast, but I don't know where to start. And I think, again, people say, you really just have to start.
Yeah.
Because it's no really like right way to do it.
Yeah.
Just
we still learning as we go.
Right.
Shoot, me and T, I tell T all the time, I said, T, I don't care what you talking about. You got some great music. You know what I mean? You be rapping. You know what I mean? I like GT music, New Money GT. Like, you know what I mean? She like, man, I'm like, no, that's something for you to take on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you did it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm serious. Like, I mean, even what you saying, like, this is a beautiful thing because you saying I don't care what reviews or opinions I'm going to get. I'm finna put myself out there.
I think that was what I didn't know that he wanted to do a podcast, but when I found out he wanted to do it, like I did, like, it was perfect.
It's perfect.
But my main thing was not knowing how people will view us as like, I ain't want to come off sounding stupid or ignorant, you know? Everybody's judgmental.
Yeah, everybody judgmental. Yeah. You right. And that's being fearless about it. I mean, that's even like with me making music. Like, of course, when I make the song, it's the best song in the world to me. Like, I'm going to listen to it 100 times over.
Yeah.
But so-and-so can be like, it's all right, you could have told a better story. You know what I mean? I'm like, and instead of me being mad, I'm like, okay, I did it.
That constructive criticism.
Constructive, because you be feeling good. Hey, you did your thing. Like you be
Yeah.
feeling good, but it's
Might
gonna be
rain
that.
on your parade.
You know what I mean? Somebody be like, hey man, it just rain on your parade. Like,
Yeah.
man, it's all right, but you could have said 2 a little better. You like,
Right.
I mean, okay. But if you smart, you like,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I think when you do any kind of art, it is subjective
Mhm.
to each person.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I think a lot of times people take criticism or they'll turn it into, oh, well, they just hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think that's always the case. Sometimes I think, I think especially with doing this, you just have to kind of realize people are not gonna like everything that you
Yeah.
put out.
That's
That's
true.
true.
And it may not have any, it just didn't reach that person. It just
Mhm.
wasn't meant to reach that person.
Yeah, they couldn't connect with it.
They couldn't
Yeah.
connect. Yeah, that's cheese. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like everybody's opinions though, especially if
I
they
don't.
start saying
Me either. If it's off the wall, like
Yeah,
if
like-
it's just like
it's a way to be opinionated
Yeah.
about something and just be like rude about it.
rude about
Right.
it. I mean, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, but I mean, at the same time, it's what help you grow.
Yeah.
And it's what help you become a better you. Cause me, I used to be very like, I don't want, man, what? Come on now. But
Yeah.
now I'm like,
Has there been a time in your life where y'all wish I was fearless? Like y'all feel like y'all missed out on
Yep.
an opportunity?
Yeah.
recently.
You want to speak on it or?
Yeah. Recently, even with me moving back in my situation where I'm at, like with my family, it's cool. Like I ain't saying like it's bad or nothing, but I do be thinking like, dang, I could have been a little more fearless and took this other chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But of course, what played a part was my child. You know what I mean? I don't want to be messed up because she messed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think about that because it was one point when I was very fearless with less knowledge. You know what I mean? And this time I had more knowledge, but I was more fearless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scared, like, man. But of course, once again, my child, like, when you got to, you know what I mean? You got another mouth to feed, it's different.
But yeah, you gotta think, like we said, you gotta think for two.
You got to think for 2. Yeah.
Right. I think with me, it was when I was in school and I didn't join any organizations or didn't do any sports. And I think I wasn't because I was shy, at least why I didn't join any organizations. And then with sports, I don't know, I guess when I was younger, I did not like always being around a lot of boys
Mm.
because I think I knew I was different. Well, being gay.
Yeah.
But of course they didn't know, but it
Yeah.
still was like I knew. So it's like,
Mhm.
I don't know, I didn't, being around girls was always kind of my comfort zone because I felt less judged. But I do wish I would have played football in school and not lit.
Could be the NFL.
Right.
Hey,
Been
him football, me basketball.
Yeah.
But I'm 5'9". I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I can. I ain't gonna say I can't.
Well, I guess for me it'd be like missed out on not opportunities, but like I guess friendships and relationships. Y'all already know about my
Yeah.
about my nerves and stuff. So yeah.
Man, I be so I be telling T like, I mean, when I tell T genuinely, cause that's my folk. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey man, I know you ain't used to this, that, and the third. Do that.
Right.
Because them situations ain't gonna be there forever.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seriously, like seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's gonna lead into faith.
Well,
Even if it don't work, you believe.
Yeah.
I think you put too much thought into it. I think it's not as hard as you think. it is.
Overthinking.
Right.
You know
Because
what I mean?
it's really just starting a conversation. And then once it started, all you got to do is keep it going. And I think and of course, it's not going to be the same with everybody, but
Mhm.
Well,
you are going to find people where like the conversation is going to flow without
Yeah.
really trying.
Trying, yeah.
I mean, I've been trying to.
If you could do this, you can talk.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, okay.
and she know it too. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I mean, it's y'all. Like I can talk to y'all.
I mean, yeah, but I said
But-
that even with, but you know what? I'm on the same line with her because I'm like, if I don't really know you, the conversation gonna be short. Or if I don't feel your energy, it's gonna be short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you ain't really my folk, it's gonna be short.
Look, if I'm comfortable with somebody, I could like, I guess, talk and open up
Mm.
and whatnot. But I go to you too. I be going to y'all for advice and stuff. 'Cause I just
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I tell to the truth though. I be like, man,
I'm very fearful when it comes to that.
fearful. You got it, but it's like you can't believe you got it
Right.
because you scared of maybe not saying hurt. I'm saying like rhetorically, like you scared of maybe it ain't. Hey, if it ain't cool, at least I tried.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd rather say I tried
Then regret some.
than regret something I didn't do. Like you said with football, I ain't basketball, doing better in school. Cause I was in school back, I was in Richmond. I went to high school in general in Richmond. I was like, man, I'm cool. I grew around a certain type of crowd, so
Yeah.
I ain't on school. Being naive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I'm looking back, like I could have really took my time, learned the problems, learned this, learned that, and could have been a scholar, a doctor by now. You know what I mean?
I feel like I could have been more outgoing in school too. I mean, I played sports and stuff, but my shyness, believe it, I am shy, believe it or not. Like my
I
shyness and
can't
stuff.
believe it.
Like when I'm around a group of people, I don't know. I'm just
But you know what? I don't think it's shy. It's you alert. You don't want to become too open around a bunch of people who really trying to read you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want somebody to read you easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if they earn that, like I told T, you got people that earned that. And
Right.
you still being like, I don't know.
Yeah.
T, come on now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working in progress.
Yeah. Well, faith, right?
Real fake.
Yeah. I'm the lead, y'all. We in faith now.
Okay.
So, okay.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Faith is I had a conversation and I had somebody that thought faith meant it don't matter what you believe, this is what I believe. And yes, it's that, but it's deeper than that. It's like you gotta be able to believe in something that's unbelievable. You know what I mean? As simple as it sounds, it's for real. You gotta be able to say, when my situation is messed up, but I'm finna get there.
So basically, you got to believe in miracles.
Gotta if we naming it, you can call it a miracle because it's something.
Well, from a Christian standpoint, it's like a miracle.
Miracle is something you can't see, but you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's a miracle.
Having faith that it's gonna happen.
And you know what, T, man? Even Richmond, Houston, I done had plenty miracles, plenty chances. I mean, just plenty of times when I felt like God was like, "All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you out of this one, or I'm gonna help you with this, or I'm gonna do this." You know what I mean?
Have you ever had a time where you had to step out on faith?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Come in here to Houston.
Yeah, that,
You know what I mean?
yeah, that's big time. Stepping.
But I mean, even in general, everything we do, I mean, when we wake up, we step out on faith.
Yeah, like I said, driving to work. Faith.
Yeah. You got to know
I'm gonna
get
it
here.
there.
And sometimes come in here. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm not promoting this. I'm not saying I do it personally, but we be, we drive. We look at the phone. We never know. We make catch us right then and there.
Swerving and I
oh, my bad. You know what I mean? Like I ain't see you looking straight. Like, oh, all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everything we do has an ounce of faith in it.
Everything we do.
Yeah.
So what you think been what situation you feel like you really had to test your faith?
That's a great question.
That's an excellent question. I'm trying to think right now.
I don't. Maybe I guess I would say last year. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I think I would. There was a time when like I was thinking like I would try to think of like the future, and I didn't see myself making it to that long. And so I don't know. I think choosing to just wake up each day and trying to fight or seek the help I can to get better.
Yeah.
I think that was one. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me interrupt you right quick. Me, I done been in situations where it was like, man, like, ooh, how'd I, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, God, why? You know what I mean? Like, why you do this to me? You know what I mean? Like, why, what I did, tell me what I did, you know what I mean? It's and I'm going to say that I did that when my brother died in Richmond back in 2005. Like, my brother died, it's fresh still. Today, I ain't hurting over it like I used to, but I'm man,
it's definitely.
I'm confused. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
why? But then now I'm thinking like, it ain't no why. It's what it is.
Right.
So, what situation, I'm going to put it like this, what situation you felt like looking at you today right now in front of that mic got you here with your faith? Even if it was yesterday.
Oof.
Mm.
I That's I don't know. I feel like it's just so many different situations, but I don't know.
Can't pinpoint just
Pinpoint,
one.
yeah, I was about to say
Right.
that, yeah. To the words of my mouth. Yeah, pinpoint. Yeah. That's good. And I'm telling you, like, you know what I mean?
I guess I don't know, like a little bit of what you said when it started, like, it almost felt like a punishment.
Mm.
But then I kind of have to tell myself, like, no, you're just struggling with a mental illness.
Yeah.
Because I think every time something bad happens, just based on like how we grew up with religion,
Mm-hmm.
it's always been framed as like, being a punishment for you doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus,
A
either
lesson.
or it just being, a mental illness, or you just having health issues, or just
Something. You human.
something out of our control.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I've been trying not to look at things I go through as like a punishment, or it's like I'm being punished.
Testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah, testimony. And you got if I was in your shoes, I guess I would think like God wouldn't give you a battle that he feel like you can't handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a hard,
Like, yeah, it was a tweet going around that was like, what was it? It was like along those lines saying that, but it was like, I'm not like your strongest soldier. Like
No.
basically talking to God.
I'm
Yeah.
not your strong. Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
God knows though. God
Yeah.
knows if
Yeah.
you're
Hey.
the strongest soldier
It's,
than that.
it's like even going to the beginning, like even me coming here a couple weeks into it, I was like, okay, this ain't, it's, you know what I mean? I'm not finna get on. Like,
Yeah.
this ain't no Cinderella story no more.
Yeah, you lost faith.
I lost faith. And like you said, it took me a while to really just be like, you know what, man? I'm looking too deep into this.
Now you gotta look at the bigger picture.
The bigger picture. And the bigger picture, sadly, can be 10 years from now.
Yeah, it could be this podcast, like your story. You talking to everybody. It's a
Somebody
lot of
gonna
people.
hear that.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people out there that's struggling with mental health and stuff and wondering how to overcome it.
Yeah. And there's so many people who have so many stories of faith
Right.
who like, dang, like, I don't know. Like, I got so many times, and that gives you the strength.
Right.
Once you sit back and think like, dang, faith got me through this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your strength. That's your superpower.
Right.
Because you did it before.
Yeah.
Not
Getting
I
through
mean-
all the things you never thought you would get.
exactly, because you got too many times when you did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I do think about that a lot. Like
Mhm.
because it's getting ready to come up on like a year
Mhm.
when it first started.
What the
The
battle?
whole,
with faith.
yeah. Well, the battle with like my mental illness.
Okay.
So I've been thinking about that a lot,
Mhm.
and like, I don't know. It's just I kind of like been having this fear of like, damn, like it's finna be a year, and it's
Yeah.
like I don't know how I feel about it. I guess.
Embrace it.
Right. And so I've been trying to tell myself, that was last year. This is a new year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You should be proud of yourself.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you though, don't feel bad because silently, and it won't really till I got with my child's mother that I healed from it. And this is almost 10, 15 years from now. But it took me a while to be cool with my brother dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? But it ain't gonna happen in the year. You think it happened in the year. You trying to
No, it
convince
definitely
yourself.
don't.
You know what
Yeah,
I
because
mean?
we lost our brother too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, like with grief don't have no time limit at all. Like you can,
No time limit.
it comes and goes. Like
God bless the dead, but you're
Yeah.
right. I was
No time limit.
No time limit. And I say it like this, it's like if you the type of person like this, if you live a normal, everybody want to in their life, man, I want to be super successful. I don't want to repeat the same, this, that, and the third. If you live a cool life and you lived and this was normal, nothing major, but you was able to get by, not struggling, but nothing, crazy, but you was able to eat out more than what the average person can eat out, but you won't in LA
Right.
like you wanted to be. Like that was your bucket list, you ain't make it. But if you don't make it, it's cool. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like don't put too much pressure on yourself.
I think
Because-
that's what we do too. I think it's just this day and age with social media. We compare ourselves to what we see
What we
online,
see,
wherever
see.
people at the age that we at, like
We
they
compare
got
it.
this, they got that. Yeah,
we supposed to have that. And even me, I'm like, I ain't running your race. You know what I mean? Like I'm running my own race. Like if I ain't, I may not meant to. I'm not meant to be you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if I try to compare myself to you, my life gonna be very hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause the points not gonna never match.
And I brought that up in therapy too, because that's something I had a problem with, is kind of like comparing myself to people as far as, the ideal I had when I was younger of where I would be at this age versus where I'm at. And so when I was talking about, like, I see people who are younger than me or my age getting their own place, having families, not that like trying to start that anytime soon, but mainly just like having their own place and being independent.
The image.
And she was like, but they haven't had your journey.
Yeah, I was thinking that right now. Yeah,
He said that. Yeah.
everybody's journey is different. Like,
Journey, yeah. I said, yeah. Like he said, I mean, the number one rule I want everybody, us three, everybody, never try to keep up with the Joneses.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I mean, even my situation, like I told you, 2021 coming into it, I dropped my album Devontae 2. People never heard it, go listen to it. But I was on top of the world. Money saved, album out. We about to mess the game up. I'm cooking too. Got my little cooking business going on.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah,
I be getting it in. You know what I mean? But thank you. But just like that, boom. Everything go left. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. All these rules, discipline, fearless, face positivity, patience, I didn't follow them.
Yeah.
And that's what made me make them. Because I'm like, had I followed them, maybe I would have.
I was at a point. I was at a point in my music
Mm-hmm.
when my mentor, he got me on the radio and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to New York and sat down with a record label and stuff. I feel like I let that opportunity slip.
Why? Which one?
What you mean?
Like which one?
Probably Fearless.
But could you add all 5 up and talk about that?
All right, so with the discipline, I feel like, okay, so since I didn't know the business like how I was supposed to, because like when I went, you didn't come to New York, man. It's a lot. There's a lot go on with music business wise. I was stupid when it came to the business.
I was
about the beats and just everything. Just
yeah.
so I guess I lack discipline when it comes to trying to figure out what I'm supposed to like business wise with.
Yeah.
All I thought was I go in, record the song, put it out.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Business done.
Yeah, and then I guess the Fearless one was I don't know. I guess that goes to my shyness. Like, I didn't network like I should.
Right, get out.
Like, I didn't talk to, because we talked to the boss man. I was
300 Entertainment.
Yeah, like, I didn't showcase what I can showcase. Right. Like, he liked the music and stuff, but personality, they're not only selling your music, you got to sell your personality.
And that's the time to do it.
Yeah.
With that Fearless.
Yeah.
That's the time. You don't want to go in the crowd of anybody's and, hey, everybody.
Yeah.
But when you in front of somebody that can change your life.
Yeah, I was just quiet and just like,
Yeah, well,
You know how rappers be. I'm not that type. I'm not a flashy type of rapper.
Yeah,
everybody that signed with 300 or they like out there, like Young Thug and Meg Thee Stallion and all that shit.
Yeah,
but,
got a little thing built,
So I think that's an opportunity. I really regret not giving it my all with that. Because I feel like our life would have been a whole lot different.
Yeah.
That's
But I mean, you look at now. What's different? I mean,
my mentor is gone now.
No. I'm saying us sitting in front of this camera, like you said, I ain't giving up, even if it ain't music. You stepping back into it. Y'all gonna see my face again.
Yeah.
And this episode 7?
Episode
you know what
7.
I mean? Yeah. Like that's why I keep saying like I brung this here because if it wasn't for this, I'm not saying that y'all, oh yeah, he right, you know what I mean? But if it wasn't for these, y'all, we wouldn't be sitting right here. Y'all believed in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Regardless of any flaw y'all may have when y'all walked in the room, y'all sat down and say it's time to handle this business.
Yeah.
Cause we believe in this podcast.
Right.
We want to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I mean? And, not cutting GT off, but that's why, like I had somebody ask me, my child's mother, my ride or die, you know what I mean? She asked me, hey, when you came up with the 5 words, I'm like, and I answered her, she said, I don't like that answer. I said, what you want me to say? She asked me again. I told her, she didn't like that answer. 3rd time, she said, no, tell me the story. Don't just tell me what discipline mean, what fearless, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, well, you know what? If you want to put the 5 together, I came here in 2012, clueless, just trying to get a record deal. I knew I could tell a couple stories, a couple good stories. I grew around a lot of good guys. I'm gonna tell some good stories.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna get on, come back, save the city. We gonna build this, that, and the third in the hood. Like I had a plan to just save Richmond, live comfortably deep in Virginia. You know, I had
like a movie.
a movie, you know what I mean? And growing up, it was like a movie. And I'm gonna tell this story. I'd be crazy if I didn't. You know what I mean? And I knew, dropped the album, I'm about to get on. And here I am 10 years later. I ain't on, but I did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I believed in myself. You know what I mean? I said I'm gonna get here to this podcast. You know what I mean? I said I'm gonna put out something that if we all embrace, we gonna win.
Yeah.
Even with the losses, we gonna win.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we can't lose with this.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't care what you came in here with, you gonna leave out knowing I'm about to make it better.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't meant for me to make it better, I wouldn't have came in here in general.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Everything happens for a reason.
GT told me like y'all had I don't care. Y'all had the podcast, things went left. Y'all
Yeah.
came back with the podcast.
Yeah.
And
Better with it too, cause
things went right.
Right.
yeah, cause
You know what I
when
mean?
we first started this was 2020 pandemic.
Yeah.
We bought the little microphones and we had like headphones. I didn't know what I was doing,
Mm-hmm.
but
We never do.
we was winging it. I was
Yeah.
recording off Mixcraft. We didn't have no camera or nothing. We just just recording. Remember the microphone? The audio was trash. Like it was just horrible.
Yeah.
Shoot, hey, I told GT, I really been making music longer. I made music in my closet with Audacity, and if you any rapper, Audacity is the free man's trash. The free man's way to make music.
That's Mixcraft. That's how Mixcraft
I
is.
think Mixcraft. No, Audacity is the pro man's way to make music. You know
Mixcraft
what I mean?
is too. That's what we recorded the podcast on.
But
Mixcraft is trash.
now we recording it in somewhere that we both done planted our footsteps in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, man, and I mean not to get stuck on faith, but that leads into positivity. What's up? What's up? No, keep that. Okay, I see it. Hey, keep following it. But no, but look, for real, all jokes aside, like, with positivity, man, you know, and this is the most important one of the list. I want y'all both, I don't care how negative it be positive.
Yeah.
I don't care how bad it look, be positive. You know what I mean? Because negativity is a drug, and it's the worst drug. It's the worst alcohol. It's the worst this. It's the worst police.
It brings people moods down. If you're around somebody that's always like negative.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
This is
No.
drink.
Yeah,
but if
you
you're
good.
around somebody that's always
You
negative,
good.
like energy, like you could feel somebody else's energy.
You can.
It's contagious.
GT can
So
say here and vouch for that. I was at work. I was being cool. You know, I'm a cool dude, man. I ain't trying to act hard or nothing. But
Yeah.
and somebody came to me crowd like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm like, calm it down. Don't come at me crazy, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to give them my respect first.
Yeah.
Like, be positive.
Yeah.
I don't need your negativity. I ain't do nothing to you. What I did to you.
Exactly.
So you ask God that. So God gonna ask you that.
Right.
So when you ask God why it's going so bad, God gonna say, why you being so negative?
Yeah, you gotta look at the glass half full.
You gotta look at the
Don't
glass.
look at it half empty.
You gotta look at the glass empty.
No, well, no, I'm talking about in a positive.
No. Because if it's half full, it's looking good. So you're gonna be positive.
No, but that's your mindset. If it's half full, you being positive. But if it's half empty, like dang, I'm almost out.
No, if it's
Negative.
if it's empty, I ain't got nothing. So I gotta be positive.
Oh,
I hit T with something different. No, seriously, like it has to be, because if it's half full, I got some blessed. I mean, I got faith that it's gonna work because I see something.
Yeah.
I see something being built.
that's the positivity though. Because if you say it's half empty, like man, I just don't know. I'm running out of options. That's why I say
All right, let me tell you something.
look at it half full rather than half empty.
If it was fully empty, would you believe?
See the way my face set up, I'm a strong believer for real. Like,
So if it was fully empty, would you believe?
hold on, wait. If the glass was fully empty,
No water, nothing in it. I'm dry as a bone. Would you believe?
yeah, I believe I'll get some water somewhere.
That's positivity.
Yeah, but see,
But if you see it-
you get the way I'm saying it too.
But look, it's not wrong. It's not no right or wrong in this answer. But if I see it half full, I got something that can kind of like hypnotize me, it's gonna be all right. I see it. But if I don't see it at all, where it's coming from?
But you kind of proving my point. How you saying?
What's up?
You saying if you see it half full, you like, yeah, maybe. That's why I say you look at it half full instead
Faith in
of
general.
half empty.
Got you. I got you. But I mean,
I get what you're saying too, though.
But,
yeah.
but I mean, but my half empty cup got me here to make the 5 words, because even when it got half empty, it still was there, so I didn't really worry about it, and I didn't take it serious when it got half empty because it was full at one point. You feel me? I say it's full. I'm gonna be on it. It got half empty. I'm like, instead of me saying, all right, no, I'm gonna get it back full again, I said it's cool, and I got it empty, and I lost faith.
Okay, I got what you mean.
You know what I mean? So I gained faith, and now I can reasonably say it's back half empty again.
I got a question for
What's
y'all.
up? Talk to me.
Do y'all feel
Us.
like in y'all life, have y'all been more positive or like negative? Like,
I'll say equal, because I don't know, I do sometimes have thoughts of like, not as far as comparing, but when I look at other people that I know, other peers who haven't had, whose life maybe hasn't been as rough, or who haven't struggled as much as like I have.
we have shit.
Yeah.
We have a hard life.
I do kind of like wish that I had that life to be like, I would say like to be a child and to not like really have to grow up as fast, I feel like, as we had to.
I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be able to make it in our shoes because we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Like when we were younger, even well not now, but like when we was growing up, a lot of folks wouldn't be able to make it. And I feel like if we didn't have the life that we had, we wouldn't be the people that we are today.
That's why his perfect answer was neutral.
Yeah.
Because you right. I mean, even y'all being from Houston, like Tasha tell me all the time her homework. Like I'm like, yeah, Tasha been through it. Y'all been through it. Excuse me, hitting the mic, but you know, even me being back home, it's like I can sit back and say I wish I would have had it better, but that made me strong.
Right.
You know what I mean? And neutral. I've been both negative and positive.
I would say too, I kind of used to wear, I think us struggling is like, or what we've been through is like a badge of honor. But now it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like life shouldn't have has been as hard plus as it was. So it's like, why do I
still got answers need to be, you know what I mean? Still got questions need to be answered.
Right. So it's of course, you know, it did make us who we are, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like nobody should have had to experience what we went through.
And you know what? I'm gonna interrupt T. I'm the host.
I just say, well,
All right, go ahead.
But damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Damn, hold on.
Hold on. All right, let me see if I can pick it back off you. That bring me into patience. Go ahead.
Hold on, say what you said again, maybe it'll come back.
I was saying I used to wear like what we've been through, the struggles, as like a badge of honor. Like, yeah, I've been through this, been through that, but then it's like
contradict yourself in a way.
You said why?
It's like why life shouldn't have been as hard for us as it was. Life shouldn't be that hard for anybody.
Okay, this was I got what I was about to say.
I got you.
You saying life shouldn't be as hard as it was for us, or it shouldn't be as hard. It's always somebody that has it harder.
But that doesn't change, and I get that, but I think that saying is like almost like an invalidation of like
What we
my
went through.
feelings. Like, because at the end of the day, yeah, somebody does have it harder. That don't change that I was still affected by what we went through.
What I went through.
Right. And I don't want to, you know, look at what somebody doesn't have and be like, well, at least I'm not in that place, because it's like, that's kind of
That's fucked
just
up.
to them.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
But that's
And
when
I don't want to do that to feel like,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I ain't gonna lie, when I do feel down and stuff about, like, especially when I was younger, like when we like had no lights or something, to keep me like positive, I'd be like, well, it's somebody out there that don't got lights. I mean, don't got a roof over their heads to even have lights. It's, you know, when we
Oh man. Yeah, that's a double-sided sword question to answer, because you right and he right.
Yeah, I get what you're
You know what I mean? Because it's like man, you know, yeah, stuff is bad, but at least it ain't bad as it could be.
It could be worse. That's
It could be
what
worse.
I always
It could be
think.
worse.
I guess that's the positive, because you like, I'm a positive person.
Right. But then his thing is like, yeah, it could be worse, but man, this hurt me.
Yeah.
I've been through, like, I ain't trying to cool you, but this hurt me. I ain't asked for this.
Because I wouldn't want nobody being like, well, my life is rough, but I mean, damn, my life could be like Greg. I'll be like, what that mean?
Yeah. Like Greg, like, damn, what that mean? Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. But hey, look, that leads into the patience part of it though, because it's like, how long can you go in life and say, I have all the questions in the world, I have all the doubts in the world, I have all this and the third in the world, but unconsciously, if it wasn't for my patience, I really wouldn't be here.
Yeah. And then what I think of too, like, yeah, I feel like no matter what status you had in life, you're always gonna want more. That's just the human in us.
Yeah, I agree.
And honestly, I want to always want more, because I feel like once you have everything, it's like, well, then what are you working
Yeah, because you
towards?
gotta grow. You always
Right.
want to grow.
I always want to have a goal and be working towards something.
Got
Stuff
it,
like
yeah.
that kind of gives you like
Even
a
if it's a small
purpose.
goal, yeah.
That's like with J. Cole, favorite rapper.
Yeah, favorite. Yeah.
Love Yours. Like there's
I
no
never
such.
heard it.
Huh?
Never heard it.
You never heard?
No. But I'm gonna listen now.
You never heard Love Yours for real?
I know. It's crazy you said that. I heard the 03, what's it called? 03 what?
Adolescence.
I never heard the song, but I was gonna freestyle off of that beat back when
You
the
never
album-
heard Love Yours,
I never heard the album thoroughly.
bro?
Well, yeah.
All right. You never heard Love Yours?
I'm gonna listen to it. I mean, not saying like, oh, J. Cole ain't J. Cole, but I just never did it. You know what I mean?
Nah, cause that was one of his songs. That was
Love Yours? I never heard. I'm gonna listen to it though. Just to kind of get, you know what I mean?
You act like it's a Drake song. It's not a Drake song.
Right. It's a J. Cole song, so
I
you
don't
should have
probably-
heard it.
I don't heard
Hold
of
on, wait. I know this is way off topic. Who would you prefer to listen to, J. Cole or Drake?
Okay. From a musical standpoint, Drake makes some hits. You know what I mean? I like Drake. Drake is cool. You know what I mean? Like, we all want to be Drake in this generation. But
Not me.
J. Cole, I remember being in Richmond listening to what's Grown Simba off the warm-up tape.
Yeah.
Man, J. Cole can get down.
I see the way I say Drake and J. Cole is like Biggie and Tupac. Biggie made club records. You
I
know.
want to say something that the world gonna hate me, but I ain't gonna say it.
Don't say it. 'Cause I already know what you gonna say.
Man, I'm from the East Coast.
You
Biggie,
like
my
Biggie
guy.
over Tupac.
Biggie, my guy.
Who you like, Biggie or Tupac?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like you a Biggie person.
No.
What's a Biggie person?
Well, no.
I don't know. I like both. I probably like Tupac a little bit more, but I do like Biggie a lot.
Look,
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with Biggie Smalls, but the way I say is like Drake and J. Cole, Biggie and Pac, because Biggie made better, well, to the world,
Okay.
he made better like radio hits.
Okay.
So, like with Hypnotize and all that, he had better radio music.
Yeah.
Tupac had more conscious music.
Conscious,
So that's
okay.
what I think of Drake
I agree.
and J. Cole, because Drake got, that nigga got hits,
Great.
hit
I
for
mean,
days.
I said great. He's a great, but Drake.
But J.
Yeah.
Cole is more of a lyricist.
I agree.
I think he's saying that because
You don't
his
understand.
flows are more
You don't have a mindset. You're not in the right mindset.
Hold up.
like he makes. Of course, you want to be inspired by artists, but I don't always want to hear struggle music. Or I don't know what I'm
Yeah,
feeling
I-
into
yeah,
it.
you're
Like,
right.
I want to hear that shit all
Hold
the
up.
time.
No, hold
Hold
up.
on,
T.
if you listen to my very first mixtape that I ever put out, you could tell it's heavily influenced because I was listening to a lot of J. I rapped about how much I struggled when we were
Gotcha.
young. Like I
You wanna-
struggled. I like listening to music I can relate to. I mean, Drake, he talk about sleeping with girls and whatnot.
Okay, cool. Okay. I had a conversation with T before. When I made my first album, if you listen to it right now, if you go listen to my first album, it's called Debut to the Boogie, but it's called Mosby. That's where I'm from, where I grew up, whatever. You gonna think, without knowing me, this Tay was the biggest drug dealer.
Yeah.
But I'm really telling a story about what I grew up seeing. You know what I mean?
Right.
My environment. But my thing is like, I'm not a drug dealer. I never been a drug dealer. I did my little dirt in my being bad, but I never, was a drug dealer. But I relate to street music,
Yeah.
but I go to work every day.
Right.
So even if J. Cole rap about going to work every day, I'm not gonna relate to it. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Drake, I like Drake. Don't get it wrong. I love Drake too, but I just feel I relate more to J. Cole. I just,
Drake, that dude though, man.
I get where you can relate to. I think I relate more to Drake because Drake, I would say, you know how he's considered sensitive.
yeah,
And
emotional.
yeah, emotional. And I feel like I am that way. And I feel like his music,
Speaks to you. Speaks to your soul.
I wouldn't say
it
speaks to
bears-
my soul,
yeah.
but it makes me sometimes be in touch like with my feelings or it makes me think.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If I drop the album today, what are you going into it expecting as a listener?
Or what would you want to hear?
Want to
from
hear?
him?
Yeah, my bad.
I like music that I can ride to, to be
So
honest. So
beat wise,
beat wise,
Or lyrics. Ride to his beat more than lyrics.
yeah.
a little bit of both,
Okay.
honestly.
Because you're going to still hear it.
right.
Yeah, I got
For
you.
example, like Drake's song TSU.
Dang, crazy.
That's something I can like. I like music I can ride to like that, or even
You don't like
like in the
NBA?
Bible.
Who?
NBA Youngboy.
No, wait.
No, I'm talking about him.
Oh, him?
Well, you don't need. Oh yeah, I
He
don't.
makes
I ain't
the
go-
same type of music.
That's all
Well,
I'm
you
saying.
can say that about Drake then.
Nah, yes.
No,
Certified Lover Boy.
Come on now.
No, Certified Lover Boy to me was a letdown only because if I'm in Drake's shoes, I'm about to drop the hardest album you ever heard. I'm at this biggest point in my career.
Nah, not really. You gotta think of the name of the album though. Certified Lover Boy. You ain't really about to go hard on.
But
some
still,
shit like that.
even if I'm rapping about a X, I'm about to rap the hell out that X. This is this album. Y'all gotta hear this on this album. Not saying Drake. I mean, Drake still made his money,
See,
but
but this is why I think me and him, like he preferred Drake. I prefer. I listen to lyrics. Now I ain't
Yep.
saying Drake ain't got no cold lyrics or nothing
Yeah.
like that. But J. Cole, he got lyrics.
he do.
Lyrics.
I don't know. Drake.
Oh,
did
Drake
it.
got lyrics.
You
J.
heard,
Cole got
I'ma-
lyrics.
No, I'm gonna tell you something that grabbed me. I remember back in 16, 2015, I don't know. But I remember when Drake dropped 0 to 100. And it was like dang, like he's spitting, you know what I mean, back to back. I think Drake, he worried about that paper. And I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He getting that paper.
I mean, I
Not
love
saying
Drake.
J. Cole not getting paper, but you know what I mean?
I love Drake. Don't get me wrong. I love Drake. I just always have that debate with him. Like, is Drake,
And that's beautiful because you love Drake more than me. And you love J. Cole.
I love J. Cole.
You know what I mean?
Like, I love that nigga. I love J. Cole as much as I love making good.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question though. I'm gonna ask y'all a real question. Me and T talk, whatever, you know what I mean? And you know, even what you saying, what you went through, I don't know like vividly, but how can I put this? Do you feel like going forward today, even with it, I mean, whatever unanswered, questions, whatever, do you feel like you can take these 5 and work with them? These 5 words.
Apply them to your life.
Apply them to your life.
yeah, because I feel like honestly with therapy, I kind of have been applying these to like my life, especially. Well, I'm not gonna say especially. Patience is probably something that patience. Well, probably all of them. I was trying to figure out which ones. I don't know. All of them.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been applying to my life in some kind of way, whether it be consciously or subconsciously.
I feel like with the fearless is because how you talk to a therapist, like that's fearless of you to do,
Yeah.
to open up.
Bearing your soul.
Really though, I've never had a problem with opening up. Like I've always been, because I love having like deep talks with people. I like seeing people vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like I want to know if I'm getting to know somebody or like just having a talk. I want to know like everything about you. What makes you cry? What makes you happy? Like what you've been through? How did it shape you?
You are a lover boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all is. We are. You know what I mean?
So I think with patience, anything, I still try to be patient as far as when it comes to like the romantic side of my life. Because I am a hopeless romantic. I love love and I want to experience love, but in the way that I feel like I deserve to, in the way that I desire to.
You know your worth.
Right, exactly. And so I've never been in a relationship before, but
really?
I've never.
Now you've had relations, but never been in a relationship.
You can say it like that.
I just wanted to put
I've
that.
had-
No, because Nah, I go ahead. I have back in high school.
I've had situationships, but it has never gone to a full blown relationship. Like it was never
Yeah.
title.
I put my real time into this. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do often like be like, damn, like why has everybody experienced this
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't.
and I haven't?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I do say that, think that to myself a lot,
Mhm.
but I also tell myself like, well, you know, for the type of love that I want to experience and that I see myself experience,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather wait than
Settle.
settle. Yeah, especially just for like
Complacent.
what I've seen relationship wise growing up. Not even talking about like my parents, just like
Mhm.
from everybody around me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't been in one, it gave me standards. Okay, well, I will not settle for this.
Mm-hmm. What
I will
not
not
to.
put up with this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will. You respect me in this way. You won't just respect me in this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Me too. Okay. So with me, I've been in one serious relationship.
Oh, with the situation
Like, huh?
you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my only relationship. I've been in plenty of situationships, but like with the relationship, that was my only one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a hopeless romantic too because I'm fearful.
Yeah. You. Hey. Yes.
I don't take the shots that I should take.
You said you've been in situationships with who?
Huh?
You said you've been in situationships.
I'm not finna name drop on here.
I don't know nobody been in a
How many,
situationship
though?
with.
Like what's the amount?
Honestly, probably like
What you call a
three,
situation?
4. You messing around, but you don't really got a title.
That's
You ain't tell me none of this. I mean, I didn't know
Yeah.
none of this about you.
Well, Greg, you know I'm very private. So
Well, I guess that makes two of us.
yeah, because
Three of us.
I don't know nothing about you. I only know one person from situation from you. I ain't gonna say no names,
You
but
said a name. I don't care.
look light skin.
He was not light skinned.
But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So,
Hey,
but for real, I only been in one relationship.
I'm gonna tell you something though, T and Greg. G and T. GT. But nothing complicates a relationship.
More than a child.
You know what I mean?
We don't gotta worry about that.
So y'all, anything. That's why I just said this is beautiful because we ain't really been through nothing. We think we did. We just been through life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we still young.
We
got a
still
lot
young.
more-
I mean,
a lot more life to
a
experience.
lot of more life to experience, and you know what I mean. And I respect that you, hey man, this is what I've been through. Even if I'm still, I don't know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me too. You know what I mean? And I want to really like. People need to go by these 5 words: discipline, fearless, faith, positivity, patience. Simply because if you put them all 5 together, you're gonna say, "Wow, I've been overthinking this whole thing this whole time."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm right. I was at a good place after coming from a crazy, confusing place. And I played with this. And God said, okay. You know what I mean? Snatch it from me. You know what I mean? Hit my headphone, my bad. But
Sure.
snatch it from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
But nah, yeah, I'm proud of all of us, like from coming from what we did come from, you know?
Yeah.
And I really do feel like if you apply these words to your life,
You gonna
like,
be
you know, at work, you never be stressing out and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how it is with
Yeah, and we human.
yeah.
Even when you leave here, I got a thing. I mean, I ain't gonna say do what I do. I'm not gonna honestly be disciplined every day. Just because I say this don't mean I'm gonna always do it, but
Ain't nobody perfect.
ain't nobody perfect. But if you don't do it, challenge yourself. I say when I don't be disciplined, fearless, faith, positive, all that stuff, when I don't be it, I'm gonna hit 25 push-ups.
Look, faith and positivity is one and the same.
One
Because
and the same.
in order to have faith, you gotta be positive.
If you don't do none of these, I challenge everybody to do something that you don't usually do. Me, I don't really work out. But every time I'm not disciplined, I'm gonna hit 25 push-ups. And my last 5 are gonna be these 5 words.
Yeah.
Or whatever I do, squats, leg ups, whatever, do 25 times, last 5 times be the 5 words.
Yeah, I feel like we should challenge ourselves, like doing stuff that you don't usually get out of our comfort zone.
Our comfort
basically.
zone. Because here's my thing. If you can't believe in this, punish yourself for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm glad. I don't know what the opportunity that you came across on Twitter, but I'm glad you took the initiative to.
And I pray it come your way.
Yeah, me too.
Seriously,
Me too.
I could tell by the energy that you. I mean, you probably just alike. Cause me, I'm like, I don't really trust nobody. You know what I mean? If I don't really fool with you, but that can be your big break.
Yeah.
Right.
So I pray it come your way.
And that's you stepped out on faith with it too. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, we gonna wrap this up.
We need to get. Hey, I'm gonna say this on camera. Don't cut this.
No, I'm not.
We need to get 2-3 hours.
Hey, I'm with it.
You know what I mean?
I
Because
agree.
we need to talk. But no, seriously, man. Thank you too. New Money GT, Natasha GT, Greg, Good Life Greg. Thank y'all for allowing me to put my platform out here. You know, I believe in this, man. I've been through a lot in Houston, and we gonna talk about it more. I got new music coming.
Yeah.
My new EP is dropping very soon. Y'all gonna hear more on this, but
I got a new song dropping March 18th.
March 18th, my dogs,
My
right?
dog, my dogs. That's
Yeah.
dropping March 18th.
My dogs. Congratulations, GT. She up first, but we all about to hit y'all where it hurt.
Hey,
Because-
please like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do.
Please do. Please do.
Thank you, man. GT, Good Life Greg. Thank y'all.
Yeah, follow us on social media. You can follow me on Instagram at Natasha GT Johnson.
Y'all can follow me at Tay Boogie, TEYBOOGIE. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Devontae Jackson.
And y'all can follow me at Good Life Greg on all my social media, well, Instagram and Twitter. Good Life Greg.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. For real. We going up. Yeah, hey.
D-Mac on the fucking track.
We gon' ride. We gon' ride. How I ride for my dogs. Yeah, hey. I bust a 9 for my dogs. Yeah, hey. Put it all on the line for my dogs. Hey, hey. Man, I love my dogs. I said I love my dogs. Yeah.